Welcome to the Somart School, the online healing space. My name is Marka and I am seasoned art therapist and family constellations practitioner. Today I am happy to introduce you the amazing technique for emotional regulation, exploration and healing, the bilateral drawing technique. When we observe our somatic space and draw this felt sense, these subtle sensations, emotions, feelings, our pain or tension. And this is non-verbal way to express, and then we can get cognitive release also. That means that we can understand what exactly going on in our body, in our mind, and what is the reason, what is the root of the problem. But it comes step by step. You need to prepare a big sheet of paper, fix it to the surface. I show you now the table, but it also can be wall or floor. But the table is great. Also, you use soft or oil pastel. Don't use pencils because it's inconvenient. Together with this video explanation, you also have my guidance. This is 20-minute guidance. I am close to you and I focus your attention and help you to stay present in your body and explore your heart area. You can explore any sensations, any pain. My clients use this technique when they have pain or they have some unpleasant or hard feelings or sensations which can comes up after our work or after their homework, because when I work with my clients I always after our session give the certain homework, the topics they can explore by themselves. And when a lot of emotion comes up, this is the way to express and release, to help your nervous system to process and your brain to understand the meaning, get some insights, because they always present after this practice is finished. When you started, there is no goal, only to be present, like in the meditation, if you know how to meditate. This is active meditation where you involve both hemispheres and all your body into that movement and drawing and processing, and you help to process all that information which is hidden from your brain, from your analytical part. But also, this is restore the connection between your rational part, between your brain, as when you describe who you are, like I know myself. Some of my clients say, no, you don't, because there is so much information stored in the body. And this regular practice, every art therapy practice should be regular, you know? And if you do it regularly, you restore the connection between your brain and your heart. And you restore the connection with your gut, with the womb area. This is crucial for different psychosomatics, different problems related to body image issue or trauma work or shadow work, because actually all my body is a big shadow where suppressed a lot of unpleasant information from your childhood, or also through epigenetic we get information from our ancestors, from previous generations in your lineage. And sometimes the issues which we have now actually rooted in our lineage dynamic, in our ancestors. And also through body-oriented art therapy, we connect with that information and transform, release all that. But for this goal-oriented and deep work, you need to facilitate a close by. For example, I support my clients in that process. But this practice, you can do it perfectly by yourself. Firstly, with my guidance, you just use headphones. This is important. Use your headphones, close your eyes, and of course, light the candle. When you prepare your pastels, leave it here and light the candle. It's important when we open the space for our practice. Your intention, this is the gift to your body, to your true self, to your heart. And I ask you to light the candle with this intention. In the guided meditation, you start from that. When you say that this is special fire which will help you to clean your heart space and restore the connection between your brain and heart, or between the heart and womb. If we talking about the female issues, the reproductive issues, we focus on womb-heart connection, emotional center, and our sacred center. I light this candle for your best experience. I'm sure you will like it. And this candle can be close by. And then you put your headphones. I guide you and help you to stay present in your body, and I focus your attention on the different phenomena. There is nothing complicated here. You just hear my voice and follow. And when your eyes closed, you feel the pastel and you start drawing with both hands at the same time, and synchronize your breathing. Synchronize your breathing with the movement of your hands, and all your attention is inside you. You don't drawing from your mind. You listen to your heart. You listen to your body and subtle sensations. And your hands drawing as they do what they want. And important that when you release the jaw and breathe out through your open mouth, you give a command to your body that here is a safe space and a good time to release. And also important thing that the better, take your time. Find a time when you will be alone and really give that safe space for yourself. And after the guided meditation is finished, you can continue as much as you want. But in general, you should do that not less than 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. And then you will see how the layer by layer and step by step you go deeper with some pause. And you can notice how the character of your lines is changing and how you go deeper. Because from the beginning, you are on the surface and your mind continued talking to you, thinking, making conclusions, or saying like, what a bullshit you are doing here. What is this? And then your mind start calm down and you go deeper and you touch different emotions or sensations through that practice. And after, when you already finished and go for a walk or do something else, you can get insights. you can get some idea or thought or memory comes up, and it's okay, because firstly you release this nonverbal information from the body, and then your brain give you the insight. This is how it works, the regulation from the bottom up, because we used to control ourselves from up to bottom, command center, and controlling everything what's going on. But in body-oriented art therapy, in somatic art therapy, we are regulating ourselves in an opposite way. We trust the body much more than your brain, because your brain doesn't know. And the body, remember, and body has all the answers on any questions you have. And the better to befriend it. Okay, I invite you to that space. I'm sure you will like it. And the more you repeat, the better you understand how it works for you and how all this process is going. Because from the beginning it can be a bit frustrating because you don't understand what's going on, and you should just trust the flow and go with the flow. And the more you're doing this, the more you trust, and this inner trust increase your intuition, and you can imagine that you will trust your gut feeling in all other situations in life, and you will not question this impulse. You will know that this is true, coming from the inside. Yeah, this is just a benefit. It's not just about pain or tension or clearing your heart. This is about improving your intuition. If you have any question, you can leave it below in a comment, or write me in any social media, and also you can show me all your drawings, and I can give you the reply as a seasoned art therapist. And if you want more, if you want something goal-oriented, focusing with your issue and the solution, then I invite you to the individual session or the group, which you can find in the description. Announce about my webinars or group works.